We are now live, I believe. Yeah, just check for us. Hopefully we can be heard. Yes, we can be heard. And so can your fan. That needs turning down. I'm gonna say. Ciao, Bella. Hello, Scotty. Hello, everybody. We're here. There's two of us. We're here in Australia. Yeah. For round 3 of IIRL. Hello. Hello, Jack. Jack wants Scots on board. The running joke. How is everybody? How is everybody? How are we all? Everyone loves you, Scott. I have Alex with me. Say, Hold on, apparently they can't hear you. Can we not hear Alex? Hello, Steely. Hello, you sexy lot. Hello, you. No, we can't hear. Ah. Just check your settings again. There's a thing to include party audio. I've included it. I've definitely included it because they can hear me. Who said that? Alex, sound check. Can we hear him? Oh, we're on board with a Williams. It would be that guy going out on hard tyres. No rain today, so we've got a dry race. Who else is on an outlap? We've got the Ferrari of luckydude on an outlap. We've got another car coming out the pits. That is Jakob in the Haas. In the Gene Mobile. It's not the sound balance as such. Can anyone in the chat, can we hear Alex at all? I know some of you are going on laps, but... No, we can't hear Alex. Right, if you go to your settings, Google, just go, because I can't remember it myself, just Google your settings how to include your party audio and have a look. Because I have included it. Sorry folks, technical issues. Alright. Alright, for now Alex has left, he will be coming back. He's about to start a lap. We'll go on board with luckydude, he's about to start his lap. I'm going to have to invite Alex back shortly. So he uses the battery to the line. On the anchors for turn 1, down to 4th gear, on the power again. He goes into the second straight mode zone. That guy as well's just started that, but he's on the hard tyres. We're not going to get a representative lap time from that guy as such. luckydude sporting the number 47 Ferrari. 27.5 first sector. So he throws it in for the newly reprofiled, I can't remember what turn that is it turn 6? He's a bit short on the battery as he comes to the 910 complex. Into the final sector on the anchors. This tricky little section again reprofiled. throws it in, nice and wide line to get on the power nice and early. Powers it to the line. Now where's Lucky Dude going to put this? He's going to be P1 to start with a 19.4. That guy behind is going to finish a lap. He has invalidated. And while we wait for that, I'm just going to quickly invite Alex back. I do apologise. No, apologies. As Jakob goes to P1, so I've missed the important part. Gone P1 with an 18.5, Lucky Dude with a 19.4. And Padge with a 20.1. Stream, can we hear Senor Alex? Yes, no, we don't know. We'll have to wait for an answer. Say again, I had ads. Can we hear Alex? Alex, just try and say hello again for me. Can we hear our resident Welshman? Or the Welsh resident? ChicChipmunk a bit wide. Nope, no joy. Ah. This is an issue. Do you want, tell you what, you start a party and I'll join you. If not, just make sure, yeah, if not, I'll have to just go on my own. Right, we are going to try something, but I'll keep in mind what's going on the track. So ChicChipmunk's a P2, but he's 8/10 off Jakob. Jakob with a stonking lap. Jack with a 127. Not a representative lap. Another warm-up lap. Dton on a lap. On the anchors. This tricky, fiddly little section. Gives plenty of margin. Oh, nice slide. His best Oliver Solberg impression. You see the Alpine rear wing just dip. It's going to affect his time. He's going to go P6. He's slowest of the runners so far. As Jakob on the hard tyre. That guy on the hard tyre with an 18.9. That's not a bad lap of 3-lap old hard tyres. Jack has invalidated. Scott is on an out lap. Nares is yet to come out. We've got Ayahuasca, returning Ayahuasca. We'll go on board. He's not using any battery. I believe this is another warm-up lap. Another returning man we've got tonight is TopGun in the Haas. We've gone to P3. I'm just going to try and join Alex's party. 1 second, folks. Hello, audio check. Just checking from my side as well. It can still be heard. We need the joy of Steely. We need Steely. Have we got any audio at all? Oh, they can hear me. So Steely, you can't hear Alex, but you can hear me still. Have we got any joy? Try again. No. No, you're not coming through. Socks, hello! Socks has joined the party with a 1:18.6 and Aya with a 1:18.5. That's weird. I don't know either. Can't figure this out. Who's on and out? I've got Bavish in the RB. Jack. That's not ideal, Jack. Yeah. No worries, Steely. You do what you've got to do, mate. Nice to have you in anyway. I've got 2 number 47 cars I've just noticed. Number 47 on the RB of Bavish, who's just joined. I don't think it's that. I think it's you're including party audio on your settings. Yaka puts in an improved 1:18.1. So many sound issues, I'm forgetting to check who's on laps. Not ideal. Jack on another out lap. Bavish is about to start lap. We'll go on board with Naze. He's about to start a flying lap in the Ferrari. As Vitalso goes P5. Oh, Naze bit wide and he's invalidated at turn 1. Alright. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not your fault. Hello, Johnny B. How are you, sir? So, from the looks of it, folks, you just stuck with me tonight. Whether that's a blessing or a curse, I don't know. Chipmunk, where's that come from? Great improvement there, 1.2 seconds. That's a great improvement. I'm good, Johnny, I'm good. I hope you're practicing for Thursday. Look forward to seeing you on track Thursday. Just pouring myself a drink, folks. I do apologise if that came through. Thirsty work, this. So we're going to go off board with Chipmunk. Who's on a lap? Ryan invalidated, but it was a 21. So let's see again if you can get a lap in this time. Bavish to the line. I believe yep, it's a 28, so it's not a representative lap. I've missed it as well, Johnny. It's about 20 weeks in a row I've missed the practice lobby. Nears to the end of the first sector, 27 flat. Nice first sector time. And the Scarlet Ferrari hugs the line. Hugs the wall, should I say. 45.6 for the middle split. I'm not sure where that's going to put him. You see, I'm not clued up on the sector splits. Oh, and that's not going to help his time. Apologies, that went down the wrong hole. I'm sorry, that's not nice. There's invalidated his first run and he's now gone deep. We're finishing the lap to get a banker on the board. There's Nares with a 21. Bavish boxes. So, who is on a lap as the moment? Dton on an out lap, Lucky Dude on a slow lap, Jack not using the battery, that guy on a lap is on the soft tyre. He's already had a lap on the soft tyre with it. Oh no, that was his hard tyre lap, I do apologise. And he goes to an 18.5, finds 4.5 tenths. Puts himself to P4 ahead of Scott. The returning Aya up in P3. So let's see who's on a lap that guy. Jack's on an improvement. Let's jump on board with Jack. Comes towards one of the most fun parts of the track. An extremely fast chicane at turn 9 and 10. He's a 10th up on his time. That will put him in the 19.0, so he might be battling Vitalso. Unless he finds a lot of time in this last sector. On the anchors, clips the apex nicely on the power. Throws it into the fast right-hander. Tricky braking zone. Can't lie, this is one part of the track I do struggle with. That last braking zone powers it to the line. He's going to get a nice slipstream off the car ahead. The Jack is going to go P6. With the 10.5 improvement, it goes a bit deep. Might have been a bit spooked by the car coming out of the pits. Aya not pushing. Got Chipmunk about to come out for a lap. As Padge has retired, not the Lord and Saviour Padge. We've got B2K Kive. Now I'm led to believe that this man raced when IIRL was APS, so this is a long time. Ooh! Now I really hope the Haas wasn't on a lap. I think TopGun might have been on a lap there. And Kive, on his return to league racing, might have just impeded the Haas. That's less than ideal. Yeah, so we've got Padge, we've got Aya, we've got TopGun, and Kive. Am I right in saying Kive is a returning driver? Back from the APS days, long before I was a member of the league. Oh yeah, go on. Let's take Johnny B on to have a go at no assist. So who's on a lap? Aya's on a lap. In the Aston Martin. Not realistic at all, it's not vibrating enough. He's on a 3.5 tenth improvement. That could be a corker of a lap. Chipmunk about to start a lap. Kive starting his first lap. DavidH. Kive needs to join the server though. Ah, okay. DavidH is 8 seconds up. Obviously, he didn't get a representative lap time. So who's going to be first to finish a lap? If Vitalso comes into the pits, he's not going to finish. First one to finish a lap will be Ayahuasca, who's 2 tenths up now. He's lost a bit of time in that middle sector. Might be through battery. So Vitalso will not get higher than P6. Aya to the line. He's out of battery. He's going to struggle down the back straight. Aya, can he improve? Finds 3 tenths but stays P3. Who else is about to finish a lap? That guy is invalidated. I believe it was DavidH who went up to P6 in the end. There's a Ferrari on a lap. That was Naze, and Naze goes up to P6. There's a Haas in the background. is round. That was Jakob. Who else is on a lap now? Kive on a lap. He's going to get one attempt at this. Where does it put him? He stays P14. Now the McLaren of Chipmunk, is he on for pole? He's a 10th down on his lap. Is he going to find any time at all? Nope. And he's absolutely levered the wall. As TopGun to P4. Great lap there. 8/10th improvement as the RB has a little wobble. That was Jack. No improvement from Jack. Dton to the line. He has invalidated the lap. Where does Scott put himself? Scott doesn't improve and goes to tag the back of the stricken McLaren. And that is your qualifying. That guy retired in the end. He was pretty safe with that P5. And TopGun on his return with a P4. Not a bad lap at all. Long time no see, TopGun. So that is your qualifying. Got Chipmunk on pole in the McLaren. Jakob, P2 in the Haas. Aya and TopGun, the returning men. P3 and P4 respectively. Great laps from them. That guy in P5. Scott Socks in P6. Nays in P7. Bavish in P8. Vitalsa in P9. Not a bad lap at all. Jack again, not a bad lap in P10. luckydude in P11, Padge in P12, Dton P13, and the returning Kive in P14, but he did only get one lap. That is your order for the Australian Grand Prix. And now we do have a break between qualifying and the race starting. Give drivers a time to sort their strategy out, sort the fuel level out, make any last minute changes that aren't within the Parc Fermé rules. And yeah, now we play the waiting game. Now, have we got anyone in the chat? Have we got any predictions for the race? I mean, that's just less than ideal, Dton. I mean, your luck has not been in at all this season, I have to say. Because you've shown pace, and you've just not had any luck to go with it. Well, saying that, if you didn't have bad luck, I don't think you'd be having any at all. Let's put it that way. Well, the pace is there and the race is long. And for the first time in a few races, we haven't had an early A click. Which is quite a rarity. And while we are waiting, I'm just going to go to the bathroom. I will be 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm back. Hello, everyone. Yep, that's what I'm saying, Dton. I think your race pace is really good, so I think you're in with a shot of some good points today. We shall see. Obviously, it's a more usual racetrack that people tend to race round. Unlike our first two rounds, Singapore, tight technical street track. Again, this is a street track, but it's quite fast and it's quite well known to our drivers. Quite popular among time trialists as well. So drivers do have a better understanding of the track. That Singapore and of course Silverstone reverse, which is not used very often, let's put it that way. I think I might have done a maximum of 5 laps around there. So we'll be going shortly, I imagine. I didn't see the message as to what time we will be going. I'll just check. We've got 58, so we're going in a couple of seconds. Come on, Johnny. You know you want to, and you want to do it sooner than that. If you do it, I'll do it. Even though I don't race with assists on anyway. Just hoping for a good race tonight. Our first two races have been nothing short of madness. Let's put it that way, madness. Given these new regs, you can race closer. What track is next week? I know this, it's China. Because Willow is back next week. We're off for our formation lap. No early air press. That. Got the tyre. Tell him this. Nope, oh, Johnny! No, I don't like China either. Anyway, we've got an entire grid on the mediums, barring Ayahuasca, the returning driver, on the hard tyre. So I'll be hoping to go along week after. Now it depends, what's the track the week after, because I've forgotten. Not ideal, that, is it? Oh, China's a sprint as well. Austria, Kota, Jeddah. Ooh. So Austria the week after, Johnny. Are you in? Johnny B will be racing No Assist Austria. Oh yes. Things you absolutely love to see. Just make sure you've not drunk any whiskey beforehand, Johnny, yeah? We don't want any incidents. Johnny, just follow the brake marker boards. They're there for a reason. Oh, you make me want a beer now. I've got some Duff beer downstairs. Amazingly. So as the cars line up on the grid, we'll be waiting for Kive to park up. It'll be the last one to park up on the grid, being last on the grid. P14, but as it stands, he's in line for some points. Everyone tonight will score points should they finish. We've got 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 lights. And they're off for the Australian Grand Prix here in our no assist tier. Got early movement as Jakob with a great start. Gets down the inside and is in the lead into turn 1. TopGun looking to have a move. So we're battling away. ChicChipmunk on the battery, I imagine. Goes around the outside. We've got a car off in the background. That's TopGun. And Jakob a bit squirrely. ChicChipmunk follows on. ChicChipmunk nice and close to the back of the Haas. ChicChipmunk is not letting this up. He'll be on the battery. He takes the lead of the Australian Grand Prix, but has he used the battery too much too soon? Aya keeping interested. He's kept P3. Jakob with a little look thinks better of it into this fast chicane. You'd be brave to put a move on there. Have we got any movers at the back? We've got Dton nice and close to the back. Oh, Vitalso. Dton goes down the inside. He makes the move stick on Vitalso. Great move there. As Kive goes really deep in the caddy. I tell you what, Jakob is stuck to the back of ChicChipmunk. These two nose to tail. Got a nice train forming. ChicChipmunk sets the fastest lap, of course. We've only had one racing lap. Anchors keeps the lead into turn 1. He'll be under pressure from Jakob. Ah, Johnny, so you're experienced then in NA? I don't think I've raced you before. Raced for you on track before, Johnny. You need to make it happen. Dton and Vitalso having a nice battle yet again. So TopGun, he's got a lot of pace. He won't be happy being down in P8. Just going for a move there. Is that IIDavidH? Going for a move on that guy. IIDavidH using a lot of battery. Gets the move done. Can he stay ahead into the fast chicane? Yes, he can. We'll go on board with the RB just to hear the engine. It is law at this point. As there's moves up ahead. Jakob again, he's stuck to the back. These two can't let each other go. We could be in for a great race with these two as there's a yellow flag at the back. I believe that's Jack. Jack's had a moment. He's missing part of the front wing. Unfortunate there for our RB driver. He's going to have to box. ChicChipmunk says the fastest lap. The fastest lap moving down up to Vitalso. Vitalso with the fastest lap. Oh, my friend. But Dton right on the back of him. We've got moves at the front. Nares gets past the hard runner of Aya. Those hard tyres aren't up to pace yet. Aya goes a bit wide. Might that open the door for IIDavidH in the RB to have a look. So Nares moves up into a podium position as things stand. And Jakob again, he's on the back of ChicChipmunk. He won't go for the move there. He'd be a brave man. I know a few people have done it. I know Kimi Antonelli's made a move around there, but you'd be a brave man to make a move there. It's TopGun. Socks, I think Socks has had an incident. Socks is round. And we've got a VSC. Now what happened there? Socks is missing some front wing. Socks and Scott, who's in a great position, has now had his hard work undone by that incident. He'll have to box, get a new fresh wing. And that eases the pressure on ChicChipmunk at the front. And Socks, does he come into the pits? Yes, he does. In the Audi. Normal grips resumed as Kive comes into the pits as well. Now, was Kive caught up in that incident, or has Kive had a similar incident, or is he going for an extreme undercut? Looks like Kive's just going for a new fresh set of tyres. Socks going with a new front wing. Now the front three glued together, the front 4 and 5. Tell you what, down to P1 to P7 are all within the overtake mode of each other. ChicChipmunk throws it in. The car sticks, low bounce over the curbs. this top 7 are not letting each other go. Any one of these 7 could quite easily win this race. Dton. Oh, we've got an incident at the back. It's Padge. Little moment, brought out the yellow flag. There's TopGun, gets past that guy. Great move from TopGun. Saw the back end of that. But he's through. The returning driver, who's not raced for a while. Well over a year since TopGun's raced in IIRL. Back tonight. They're hoping to keep within that 1 second. I think he might have burnt the battery. He's really slow. He's going to be vulnerable here. As that guy gets back past. Now as that squabbling costs them overtake mode. Oh, that guy goes really deep and cuts the corner ever so slightly and goes off the track in the second part of the chicane. Aya getting a little bit detached from this group. That might be the difference in tyres as the front three are nose to tail. They're pushing each other around. That's opening the door for Aya to close back in. And DavidH sets the fastest lap of the race. Front 4. Smell the fumes coming off the gearboxes of the cars ahead. Jakob looking at a move, thinks better of it. Nair's on the tail of the Haas. TopGun getting past that guy again. Might be strategic from that guy, not using a lot of battery. Aya keeping pace really well with those ahead of him on the harder tyre. As Sox gets past Kive into P11. Dton, fresh set of medium tyres, going for the 2-stop. Now running last. Look at this! Here we go. That guy's back past TopGun. I seriously tell you, any of these top 7 could win this race. 1 lap undercut, Jakob is pushing the McLaren round. Is Jakob thinking strategically to stay behind to get the overtake mode? His nose goes just slightly off the track. Chipmunk continues to lead this race. We've all been nose to tail, but we've not had any moves yet. Scott sets the fastest lap in the Audi. He's on three lap old medium tyres. That guy and TopGun are having a great little scrap, constantly swapping. Now TopGun's got to get the hammer down to get back in the overtake mode. But the cars ahead are so stacked together. Oh, bit of a coming together. There's Nays. Ryan Stacking goes down the inside. They're 3 wide into the last corner. Chipmunk's going to hold the lead after all that. They come out in the same order. What's going on? Why did the camera go there? Jakob's still in P2. Nays still in P3. Nays not happy with that. He looks to get back in front. There's contact on the straight. How's there not contact in the corner? Bit of a wobble for the Ferrari. Now the top 7 are nose to tail. This is absolute chaos as luckydude gets past the Mercedes. He might have burnt a bit of battery, but he'll have the overtake mode. Oh! As Jakob's had a moment and 1 time ago away from the top 7. He's now down to P5. That guy and TopGun having a scrap. Aya glued to the back. IIDavidH is into the lead. And here's his P2, P3 and 4 are together. ChicChipmunk holds the inside line. Can Aya get the switch back? He's got the power down. They're going to be side by side into the corner. Oh, that's... Ooh. Bit of a moment. I say a bit of a moment between ChicChipmunk and Aya. Aya was alongside. That might get looked at in the steward's room. So our top 7 has now become the top 6 that are nose to tail. Oh, there's a McLaren gone off. That's ChicChipmunk. The 2 Haas cars get past. It looks like the Williams is going to get past. I imagine I might have a bit of tyre damage. He won't have overtake mode, so these 6 might just start pulling away ever so slightly. They've already pulled about half a second on the stricken Aston. So IIDavidH leads this race, followed by Nares, followed by Jakob, as that guy gets passed by ChicChipmunk into the fast chicane. Brave on the brakes. We've got a Haas P3 and P4. Be a great result in the constructors for those guys. As Jack pits for the soft tyre, and we're only on lap 9 of 29. We've got another 20 laps of this. As Jack comes out of the pits, he's going to have to let the leaders past. TopGun, 3-second penalty. How important could that be in this race? ChicChipmunk and that guy in all their battling have lost overtake mode. Nares absolutely stuck to the back of the RB. Sox gets a 3-second time penalty. The time penalties are coming in now. It's quite easy to pick one up round here. Got so many corners we run off. The blue flags might be waving now. Yep, the blue flags are waving for Jack. I wonder why I boxed to the soft tyre. So what was our top 7 battle now appears to be our top 4 battle. The guy ahead of IIDavidH is Jack. Jack does let the drivers past. And that's the top 6 all past. But IIDavidH, oh no! 3-second time penalty for our leading driver in this quartet. That is less than ideal. How pivotal could that be? So as it stands, Nares Ryan is your leader. Would win this race. If it was to finish that as luckydude gets a 3-second penalty, they're all coming in now. It's taken 11 laps, but the penalties are starting to fly now. And with that 3-second penalty, how will Nares attack this race? Now, as that guy gets past ChicChipmunk, got sick of being stuck behind the McLaren. But they have lost overtake, so your front 4 could start pulling away if they start working together. But these guys are all on their own. They'll all want to win this race. And your best bet at the moment is Nares or Jakob. As IIDavidH pits, now it's your top 3. The top two are the only two that don't have penalties so far. How many warnings? We don't know. As Nays now picks up a 3-second penalty, he went wide at turn 1, we saw that. As Jack picks up a penalty. So as it stands at the moment, that guy would be leading the race as he has a wobble over the curb. So your net leader at the moment is Jakob. Hello Fireball, how are you, sir? I'm good, mate. How are you? You missed out 12 laps of cracking racing here. Our AT1 race winner. Fireball. Yeah, all good, mate. All good. On my own tonight, we had some problems with Alex's mic and such, so it's just me tonight. But this has been a cracking race so far. We have got a yellow flag. That is Jack again at the same corner he had his last incident. There's Nays pits and Jakob pits. TopGun's been left a bit vulnerable as his teammate pitted ahead of him. Now the undercut. What is the undercut? Oh, we've got a VSC. What's caused that? What's caused that? Oh, we've got a full safety car. Oh, it's Jack. Jack is out now. Those that have just pitted, that has not helped them in the slightest. The race is going well. We had the top 7 all within overtake of each other. It was just pure chaos. Penalties, the penalties started coming in from about lap 10. They're all track limit penalties. So Jack has unfortunately DNF'd from this race. And it's brought out the safety car. Now, TopGun and that guy look to benefit. Aya, it might be a few laps too early. But could he stretch the medium tyre to the end? Watch for him on the restart. This has worked out brilliantly for TopGun and that guy. Also for that guy, he's kept his nose clean, avoided any penalties. I wondered what happened, Jack. Don't worry. You've just made this race interesting. You've made, well, from the race that was interesting to really interesting. You've thrown a spanner in the works here. Bavish went for the undercut and he is, oof, he's P3. So that guy in TopGun have benefited massively. As things stand, that guy is leading the race. So, alright Jensen, what is happening? Track limit penalties galore. We had the top 7 all battling for the lead at one point. We've just got a safety car because Jack has just unfortunately DNF'd at turn 1. Yeah, it's chaos. It's pure chaos. Nah, it's one of them, Jack. I've had that before where I feel great in practice, come the race, it just never works out that way. It's just one of them, you've just got to take it. Well, as it stands, Jensen, that guy's going to win this race. If he can hold on to P2 with the penalty and stay within 3 seconds, he's going to win. Oh, Bavish getting close to the back of that guy. We've got a lot going on in this race. And we've only had 14 laps, so we're just about the half race distance. But yeah, Jack, it's one of them, just sort of take the positives and move on to next week with them. Tough track in China though. But the pace is you're getting there pace-wise. Now it's just taking it forward. So eventually when the pack catch back up. Welcome to Australia in a normal racetrack, Jensen. People that are comfortable around Australia all of a sudden are flying. I mean, ChicChipmunk was leading for long enough. He was battling with Jakob. Then IIDavidH took the lead and then got a penalty. It's just pure chaos. Safety car will be in this lap or next. I imagine next lap when Socks, Kive and Dton all catch up to the pack. Unless they get the foot down and catch up sooner. Look at Padge silently going about his business, no penalties up in P10. Go on the go. I tell you what, safety car might be in this lap, you know. Watch out for Aya on the start. On the medium tyre. Do we get the warning? Is Birdmanlander going to come into the box? Yes, he is. Safety car in this lap. And we are going to get racing. Will Aya get racy on the mediums? When does TopGun put his foot down? Let's go on board with TopGun. When does he get the hammer down? He's gone. TopGunner's gone. And that guy might have been caught napping because IIDavidH had to back off slightly. He might have gone a bit too soon. Yeah, but this is the thing, right? This is the counter to that. If you leave it to line, everyone knows when you're going to go, whoa, IIDavidH! What's happened to the RB? They had a coming together. The man that went for the undercut, the safety car came out and scuppered his plans. It's now plumb last as that guy gets a 3-second penalty. And TopGun is running away. He's got a 1.1 second gap. He's burned a lot of battery. That guy's closing in. Dton making some progress. If Jakob keeps his nose clean, Jakob's definitely in for the race win. IIDavidH already up to P12. That's so unfortunate because he definitely had a shot at the win. Socks again, another one with good pace. Was that Aya coming into the pits? That guy sets the fastest lap. I think, did Aya get damage? Aya has got damage, so he's had a coming together with IIDavidH. That's what's happened there. I'm sacking the TV crew. Oh, that guy's gone really deep. That was really unfortunate. That guy's been running a brilliant race. That guy, a 10-second penalty. Jakob's round. Resafe jointly. Okay, this race is just getting flipped on its head constantly. Right, Jensen, you... I'm going to put that as you've cursed him. So as it stands, ChicChipmunk is going to win this race unless he picks up a penalty. Nair's in P2 again. Unfortunately, he has the penalty because he's been going so well. ChicChipmunk. Take a turret. Yeah, Nair's has been silently going about his business, keeping up to pace with the guys at the front. This could all come down to who has the least amount of penalties. Luckydude's found himself up in P4. Socks up in P5. Socks had the pace, was unfortunate to not be in that top 7 battle. Socks flies past Lucky Dude, and so does that guy. Lucky Dude didn't put up any fight. Does he not want to fight those? Babish up to P8. He's got the bit between his teeth. He's flying. Aya gets past Jakob. Jakob getting a new front wing. That was your potential race winner. So unfortunate. Might be a lot to look at in the steward's room. It could be a busy few days for me. As Jack has left the session. There's your closest battle. That guy 3 seconds off. Scott closing in nice and quick on that guy. Scott's got the bit between his teeth. He's got some pace. Oh, as Lucky Dude goes a bit deep, that might open the door for Vital. So again, who's silently going about his business, got no penalties. Might be in for a really good result here. But here comes Babish. Chipmunk sets the fastest lap. As that guy sets the fastest lap. Babish, is he going to look for the move? He's having a look, thinks about it. Scott's always got that helmet. Scott has had that helmet since this game came out. Unlike me, I changed my helmet race by race. As Aya sets the fastest lap. Granted, he's on mediums. We'll stay on board here because Nares might have a look for the lead. Has he got the battery to fight it? They're both flashing. He's had to back out of it. Socks might be in for a look here at that guy. Socks having a look at overtaking his beloved Williams. TopGun and that Nares having a great little battle. Let them fight. It's not a bad tactic, actually. I tell you what, Babish is getting held up. The man with the bit. Oh, he's gone down the inside. That's the audacious lunge. Pushes the Ferrari. And Nares is past. Nares is. Blah, blah, blah. I can't get my words out. Socks is up to P4. Oh. Oh, it's all going on. Chipmunk's getting driver coaching while driving. What's happened to that guy? That guy's gone off. Oh, it's all kicking off. Is Babish past? Yes, he is. I think. Oh! Lucky Dude and Dton, what's going on there? Lucky Dude, is he in the wall? Keep it out the wall. He's touched the wall. What on earth is going on? Vital, so he's past Dton. There's too much going on. Let's go to the top 2 because these are nose to tail. All this battling is letting Chipmunk. As it stands, yeah, Chipmunk's going to be our race winner. Dton is past Vital, so. Chipmunk's been sensible. He just needs to avoid any track limit penalties or it opens up a can of worms. Our top 3 glued together. We've got 8. I'd say about 8.5. 8 and 2/3 laps to go. Oh, Chipmunk! Oh! No, I don't think they'll get pens removed. I think they were all fair. There's been a few off tracks and a few slight corner cutting excursions. A lot at turn 1. I mean, I don't know. They might have got 2 warnings in one. I don't. Oh! ChicChipmunk. Just a little love tap to the back of nose. Not that time he wasn't. Little boop. Oh, we've got a yellow flag in sector 3. What's gone on there? That is... Oh, that's the out. That sucks. Not again. Scott! The second time as DavidH, after his incident, is up to P4. He's got 7 seconds to make up to catch the front 3, and with the way they're battling, he might just do that. ChicChipmunk just needs to be smart and avoid any penalties. Can the Ferrari make a move on the Haas? Can't this time as Jakob gets a 3-second penalty. Front 3 just locked together. As Dton gets past Vitalso for P6. That guy's stuck to the back of DavidH. You can just see them in the back of shot. As the top 3 all go through turn 1. Oh, TopGun a bit wide. As luckydude gets past Kive, who has pitted. Sox gets past Padge. Aya past Kive. He just has to avoid any penalties. That guy, with the overtake and the battery past DavidH, as Nays, as I cut back, takes the lead of the race on track. ChicChipmunk thinking smart here. Now TopGun will get the overtake. Sox gets past Padge. And Vitalso. Vitalso's had a moment. The same corner Jack had a few. As luckydude gets past the stricken Mercedes. The top 3 making their way out of sector 1. Not towards the end of sector 1 as Dton picks up the the next driver to pick up our penalty. These penalties could affect so much in this race. At the moment, they're affecting our race winner, which would be ChicChipmunk, as Aya picks up a penalty on his return. The DavidH gets back past the Williams, and their little battle for P4 and P5. ChicChipmunk past the Ferrari, up into P2. Up past the Haas, sorry, into P2. Now, how does he attack this? How does he attack this? Does he go for the win on track? Or does he sit behind, save his battery, and win by default? As TopGun picks up another penalty. That's now 6 seconds, I believe. ChicChipmunk having a look. Oh, don't do anything silly. It's your race to lose as it stands. As Sox gets past Dton, he's got some serious pace in the Audi. It's just a shame he's had some incidents. Now, how does Chipmunk attack this? It looks like he's got the pace to take the lead on track, but then of course he loses the overtake mode. He looks happy to sit behind at the moment. The top three within 3/10 of each other. It's gone from the top anyone in the top 7 could have won this race to anyone in the top 3 can. As Chipmunk takes the lead on track, the only driver in the top 7 as it stands without a penalty. Oh, unlucky Jensen. Sox and Dton having a nice little battle by the looks of it down in P6 and P7. Dton with the switchback, can't quite get the move done. Padge, Vitalso, Kai and Chipmunk, your only drivers without penalties as things stand. Now Chipmunk is without the aid of the overtake mode. He currently has the lead of this race and would win the race on track as well as in the steward's room with the penalties. That guy gets past Bavish, who looks to try and get the position back instantly, can't quite do so. Jensen's back again. He wants the win on track. He's opening up a nice buffer actually, but that of course might be battery related. I think it is, because those two have got on massively. The super clipping kicked in for the McLaren. He just needs to keep it on the island. Not get himself any penalties. Or then it is a case of who finishes first on track. What is your thinking process? Win on track. Near's a bit wide. That's opened the door for TopGun. TopGun's going to get this move done. They're going to be side by side into turn 1. Oh, all this battling is just better. It's just working out lovely for Chipmunk. Again, they're going to be side by side. TopGun does have the extra 3-second penalty, so TopGun's up to 6. Nares is at 3 seconds. Yep, that's the racer in you. Win on track. Sox and Dton keep swapping positions. We're on lap 27 of 29. They might have burnt some battery in Nares and TopGun. Chipmunk just doing everything he can to keep it on the island, keeping it nice and clean. Doesn't want to risk getting any penalties and being at the mercy of the two behind with overtake. Dton and Sox keep yo-yoing. Go to their little battle actually. Padge! Lord Padge picks up a 3-second penalty. The front three are on the start-finish straight. Let's have a look. Any moves made? None at all. Chipmunk has to survive 2 more laps without any penalties. Let's go to Sox and Dton as they come out the final corner. Any moves been made at all by the Audi? I don't think it's going to be close enough. That guy and Bavish, nice and close. We've got a yellow flag out in sector 3. I believe that was for Jakob. It might have been for Kive, I'm not too sure. Sox and Dton again getting past each other. Sox up into turn 4. Dton gets back past. The front 3 nose to tail. This looks to be your podium. But in what order? As it stands, it will be this order, given no penalty for Chipmunk, a 3-second penalty for Nares. Oh, it's the pressure for Chipmunk. Nares doesn't make any silly moves. They're pretty much nailed on for a podium, these 3. And of course, TopGun does have a 6-second time penalty. Now, Chipmunk, you've just got to keep it on the island. No silly mistakes. Go on to the last lap. I'll stay on board with these guys, because this is where the action is. He's nice and cautious into turn 1, giving that Yellow line, plenty of room. Even if he gets overtaken by the 2, he will take the win, as he has no penalties. As IIDavidH picks up another penalty, that opens the door for that guy to finish P4, I believe. I don't think that guy's got more than 3 seconds. Nice early lift to recharge the battery. Ooh, flirting with track limits. So the lucky dude picks up another 3-second penalty. So we've only got 3 drivers without penalties. That in itself might be worthy of a mention of driver of the day. As Jakob's come to a stop on the track. He's back going. And it looks like ChicChipmunk might well have done enough. He just needs to avoid any penalty. Nays thinks smart about it. He won't go for a move. ChicChipmunk defends. Oh, he's gone a bit wide. He's lost out. So he's not, as it stands, he might not take the win on track. TopGun defends. Just don't come together, lads. Don't spoil it on the last lap. So as it stands, Nays will take the win on track, followed by ChicChipmunk and TopGun. But ChicChipmunk is your race winner after penalties have been applied. Now whether those guys fight that, I don't know. As that guy gets a 10-second time penalty. As Socks will come across the line, will he keep ahead of Dton? He will. Dton in P7, Padge in P8. Great race from Padge. That'll leave Ayahuasca to finish P9 on his return. Really unfortunate with a few incidents. Lucky Dude in P10. We're just waiting for Vitalso to come home in P11. Kive on his return after a long time away from the league. Nice and slow to the line comes P12. And then Jakob, again, unfortunately, couldn't be in that fight for the win. Comes home to take P13. And that is that for the Australian Grand Prix here in No Assists in IIRL. ChicChipmunk, your winner. Consistency, Dton. Consistency. ChicChipmunk is your winner after penalties are applied. Now, whether those incidents get looked at in the steward's room, we'll have to wait and see. But for now, your winner, ChicChipmunk, followed by Nays in P2 and TopGun on his return in P3. Great result on his return. A McLaren, a Ferrari and a Haas. Now that's a podium no one expected to see. That is your finishing order. ChicChipmunk in P1. Nays in P2, TopGun in P3 on his return, IIDavidH P4, that guy P5, Scott P6, great recovery there, Dton in P7, Padge in P8, IA in P9 on his return after an unfortunate set of incidents, Lucky Dude P10, Vitalso P11, Kive on his return in P12, Jakob in P13 and Jack unfortunately DNF'd, rounds off the grid in P14. Thanks Jensen, I appreciate that. I do my best to keep up with everything. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just been me tonight, but hopefully next week Alex will be back in. So that is all from the Australian Grand Prix in IIRL in No Assist. Hope to see you all again next week for our 4th No Assist race of the season, which will be a sprint race at China. Also, we've got our stream on Thursday, again, which will be hosted by me for our Assist Tier 1 here in Australia. And then Sunday with Scott for your Assist Tier 2. We hope to see you there. But that's been all from me. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the race. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Well done to everyone that raced. And we look forward to catching you later. That's all from me. Take care.